Hello traders, this is DC Trader for another market update, and it is a weekend. And of course, I hope everybody had a good start of the year this year, and I hope that for new viewers, I hope that you would like and subscribe and support my channel, and for revisiting subscribers, thank you very much for your support. And let's take a look at the futures market. And our futures market is another great day for our futures market because we have another all-time highs, and this is good. Remember guys, when I was in my market review yesterday, we were discussing it here, and of course today we broke another all-time high, and even today we had another one. So which is our current all-time high is around 3,817.75, and that is great news for our US traders. And of course today we also have a good day for our PSEI, and of course we also had a great day. Actually, we almost reached 7,304. We just missed it by approximately maybe around 11 or 15 points. So that is good for our Philippine market. Now let's take a look at it on the daily picture. Now of course, well, when I left you up guys yesterday, we had a really not a very good day on Wednesday. Then we Thursday we brought it back to a little bit positive, and of course today we almost break out and touch 7,305, and that is great. Now of course, if we break out here above 7,305, then that means that there is this level of 6,900 is very important, and we don't want to go back there soon. And from there we could go up a little bit higher. Now of course, there were some analysts who predicted that we can reach around 8,000. That is great, but of course, let us take a look at it on a day-by-day basis. So currently right now, if this does not change guys, so I told you guys we were here yesterday, and I told you guys there's only two outcomes. It's either this or this. And if we don't change our course, when we don't change the bull micro to bear, then this will definitely reach 7,210. Now of course it went up even higher, so it actually almost touched this particular level around 7,285, but our main goal is still above here around 7,310 or something, around this particular area. Now of course, if this does not change, definitely we're gonna go there and maybe surpass it. Now sometimes in my experience, if it cannot reach no matter what and change course, then that's something that we will talk about when we get there. But currently right now, if this bull micro does not change, we are on our way to have to go above 7,300. And where is our one or the other? There you go. There you go. And our main goal is really, you minimize this. Our main goal currently is this. There you go. Around that area. That's our goal really for next trading day. And our next stock that we're going to be discussing is AC Energy. And AC Energy today, guys, look at that, guys. It is the reverse, and it almost, take a look at this. If we make this one bigger, see, this was the start of the bull micro. This dropped all the way, just hair left here, to go up. So which means this, at the end of this bull micro, there are buyers around this particular area. That's why this is what happened, right? And if we make this one bigger, this is what I mean. This was, if you make this one bigger, guys, let's make this one closer. And let's look at that. Okay. Definitely, if you take a look at this, you know there is a bull micro. Then you got a bear micro. Then you got a bull micro. Then you got a bear micro. Now, what happened was, yes, you are 100% right. It did touch this area by a hair, right? And then what happened? It changed course to a bull micro. And of course, from there, AC energy, this could be news driven, which is, I think this is a news driven incident. So it became a bull micro all the way until last January 5. Then of course, we brought down, there was a bear micro, then of course it tried to a bull micro, then it started a bear micro. Then today, the buyers started again where the news started. I think this could be the news. Then it tried to go back up. I could be wrong, but if I'm wrong, please place the comment. But this is what I'm thinking, right? That's why this was a very important area. Now, of course, for Monday, our one for the other would be around this, right? It's either going there or going back down. Now, this level is important around 613. And of course, if this makes it to a bull micro, which is it touches 797 first and continues to go up, then definitely its goal, if it does not change, is 940. And if it still does not change, it's gonna go up. But other than that, if it cannot reach 950, but it's still a bull micro, it could change to a bear micro. And if that does not change, then definitely it goes back down here. So basically, that's how trading works. Now? I know I've talked too much, but that's how I would see it on a nutshell. Now, for Ali example, I'll give you another example there, Ali. Now, of course, you know this was our last bear micro. Then, you know that on the 6th, it started a bull micro. Then, you got a day yesterday where it did not really do much. And today, it break out. Why did it break out? Because this bear micro did not change. And where is our goal, guys? It's either this or this. That's it. Now, if this, on Monday, this bull micro does not change, definitely it's gonna go above 42. Now, of course, let's see what happens, right? But if it does some changes before it reach this particular level, then you know it may be eyeing on 3901. Okay, so let's take a look at the next particular stock, which is BDO. And of course, BDO is doing good. Take a look at that, guys. You see this BDO, you got a very strong downtrending there. But there's one thing I will maybe reiterate to you guys. This particular big move, there wasn't any breakout, right? So we are in between this and this. one of them has to give in. Now, just a few on the middle week of December, we almost reached there. Then we did a sell-off. So that is pretty scary. Now, imagine if this goes back down here, then yes. But currently, right now, it's trying to go up, right? It's trying to break this cycle of going down, right? So, that is good news for us, BDO traders. All right. So, if you take a look at this, and for BDO, yes. As we were discussing yesterday when I left you guys off, one or the other, and we actually broke out. We came back in and bring it back up. So, which means that, like I tell you guys, if the micro channel does not change, it goes to the other side of the opposite of the channel or micro channel. So basically this, the buyer's goal is to destroy this side, right? Sellers again tried to go in, but unfortunately buyers, there weren't any change of the micro channel, so that's why. So that means buyers are stronger. That's why it's pushing up, right? So that is good. Now, if you're gonna ask me, okay, if nothing changed and this particular micro channel continues, then where is its goal? So let's go back here. Okay, so let's go back. All right, see there. Okay, it did not break down. Okay. See, now it went above this particular area. So basically, if this particular micro channel does not change its course, guys, it's going back to 115.17 if this does not change, because there's only one micro channel left here, right? We already revisited this particular area. Now, on Monday, does this mean that it will go up straight from here? Not necessarily. This could go up a bit and go back down because of this particular area here, right? But let's hope that this microchannel does not change to a bear microchannel. All right, that is it. Okay, so the next particular stock we're going to be discussing is Converge. Now for Converge, guys, still the same thing. We felt that the microchannels did not change, right? And it's continuing its course, but it did not reach 1584, which is a all right, but that's okay. That's okay. So what's our one for the other? I would say around this particular area. Now, I hope that, oops, sorry about that. Some mouse issues there. Okay, so but my goal for this particular stock is, if this stock does not change to a micro channel, definitely it's gonna hit 1584, and that is what I want. Okay, so let's hope Converge keep up the good work, and 1581 and above is your target. So the next particular stock that we're gonna be discussing is, let's hide this one. Okay, let's see here. The next will be DITO. Now for DITO, on the other hand, I hope Converge was like DITO, but that's okay. Again, the particular area that I'm really considering is this stock did not change its course. It is still on its course to go up. Now for one or the other is these two. Now although it touches there, but it did not break down, right? So there's no bear micro. Now if this continues, definitely it's going to 1473. Now if there's some changes to this on Monday, it could break down. Then of course its next target would be 10 or 11, around 11, right? That's what I'm thinking. All right, so that is for this particular market. So I hope that you find this kind of much easier, but in following the stock, but that's how I do it. Next will be FGEN. Now take a look at FGEN. We were discussing this yesterday, and as we were discussing yesterday with FGEN, right? We noticed that it tried to push down. Then it tried to go up. It tried to push down. Now we are in between these two, right? Now, these past few days, it's trying to go up. Now, there's really no other way. It stopped there, right? But on the next trading day, it pushed up. My goal was just to reach 29.82. But of course, with that enough force that it was doing like this, there was so force that there was a bigger force. That's why it went up a little bit higher, right? All right. But what happened really to FGEN? Now, yesterday we were thinking, okay, this could be a bear micro. And then, of course, the next day, it wasn't able to retest 28.20. So where does it go? If it cannot reach there, then you know it's going to the other side. And that is good. And, of course, you can see it. Once it break out, guys, take a look at this. Look at that. Breakout. Power breakout, and now it's going back. So let's see. Now, we hope that there is a continuation to the this particular bull micro. Now, if there is a bear micro coming over, then you know its main goal is to go back to 28.20. If it cannot reach there, then you know it's going up to 31.52. And that is good. All right, but overall with this particular stock, right, it already broke. So this particular level of 27.41 is very important that we don't revisit it anytime soon. And if we don't revisit it anytime soon, guys, then you know the target of this market is higher, going higher and higher. Okay, the next particular stock we're going to be discussing is HLCM. Now, of course, HLCM, guys, is a little not so exciting because look at the other stock. But there's one good thing about this particular stock. It's basically did not change its course. It's still following the bull micro. So what's up for one for the other on the next trading day? It's around this area. Now, we hope that we don't do any bear micros anytime soon, because if we don't, you know what will happen? It will reach 751, and that is good. All right, the next particular stock that we're going to be discussing is JFC. And of course, JFC is still on target to the downside. That's okay. That's okay. We are still not yet in our critical level of 185. So it's still pretty good. Now, remember this huge, basically this particular bear micro. So we know we are in between this and this, right? And of course, we have a micro, bull micro there, and it stopped at 194.43. And now we're creating a bear micro now. Of course, if we don't change its course, 189. Now, if we can change here, this is just an example, just like the other stock that we're discussing, like this. It could go up a bit. It could go back down again. Now, if it could not reach 189, it tries to do another, what do you call that? Bull micro, and its target is here and above. And that's how you would read price action in the sense, right? All right. So currently right now, if this does not change, you know it's going back to 189. The next particular stock is MBT, and just like most banks, it is doing good. It's going back up. That's what I like, guys. we need to go back up to where we belong. Okay, so basically, again, we are doing good. Now, where is this particular stock doing? It's either this or this. And currently, we are following the bull micro. And where's our one or the other for Monday? There you go. So basically, the way I would see it, and if you can take a look at it, guys, when you draw a fib, normally it does touch these levels of 61, 50, you got 38, 2, and around these levels, right? They may touch, but its main goal really, guys, is to hit 50, 51. That's it. If this does not change its course, it's gonna go up. All right. So let's hope MBT we're gonna go up higher. So what's the next stock that we're gonna be discussing? Now, of course, for MBT, we know it had a very go downside, right? Now, that this does not mean also that it's gonna go up for sure 100%. There's no 100% in trading. If there was, then we'll all be rich. That is good. But the thing and my pointing out is that by reading the charts tells you who is control right now and where are their targets. That's all I'm trying to do here. So in this particular scenario, you know it already went back down. And you know around 44, 42, why is this important to the traders? It's because this is where it used to break down. And you sellers here, sellers are now given another chance to liquidate, right? Now, if this goes back up, then you are more certain that there are no sellers anymore here because they're already liquidated, right? Now, what happens if this goes up, 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 and goes back down, retest this particular area, then you know those sellers may be still there, right? All right, that's about it for this particular stock. The next particular stock we're going to be discussing is MM. Now, MM is a little okay. Not the greatest, but if you take a look at it, right? It's continuing to the upside but today it started its initial descent to the level of 750, around that area, right? Now, the main reason here is that it's like this, guys. Okay, you got you got there. That level is important. Then you got a very strong bear micro. Then you got another bull micro. Okay, the next thing you do, guys, is do this. Mark these levels. Now, this is a bull micro trying to go back down. So this level is important, right? So where we are now, it's either this or this, right? Now, on Monday, right? If this does not change its course, guys, right? Then it's going to continue to go back down. Where is its target? 705. Now, what if this particular bear micro becomes a bull, then its target is 787 and above. That's basically it, guys. All right. So let's move on to the next. And the next stock that we're going to be discussing is PGOLD. Is PGOLD doing okay, guys? I would say I will give them a, but not a total R, right? The thing is that yes, it did not retest the 3850 something, but if you take a look at this, we are still on this very strong bear micro, although we are trying to go up, push back down, go up, and now what we're doing, there's another bull, there's another bear micro, and that is not so great. All right, we're still stuck there. What's our main goal to really make us a little bit optimistic is if it reach around 42. That could be a different story, because right now it could be just a battle between buyers and sellers, and where sellers are stronger, it's going to go back to 38.62. But what if, we never know, if on Monday they started bull micro, and yes, its target is 41.92. Okay, it's around this particular area. The next particular stock we're going to be discussing is SECB. And of course, SECB is just like any other bank. It's doing much better. All right, take a look at that. This is also a second entry, just like our BDO. And of course, we are still in between what area? We're still in between this particular bear micro, right? Although we are continuing this bull micro, but let's just adjust our one or the other, like that. Now, yes, there is a little bit chance of a bear micro here, yes, but we hope on Monday this will suddenly go back. Now, that's why if you take a look at this, guys, like that, see, it is near that 135.66, which is 78.6 level, right? Now it's trying to go back down. So let's hope this one will try to go back up to hit 139.21. Now, if this does not change, it continues its bear micro, then you know its target is 122.61. And that is not good. We want to go to the upside. Alright, the next particular stock we're going to be discussing is, after this exciting day, is tech. Now today, tech may be not too exciting. But there's a but, because tech for me has still not yet changed. It's still a bull micro, but it haven't reached its target of 765. And for me, if this does not change, you know where it's going, 765. Now, if this change, then you know it's gonna hit temporarily to 709. If it does not change its course, it's going back to 610. All right, so that's about it for this particular market review. I hope that you find this market review educational, and you will learn a lot, because definitely I do learn a lot as I do this. So thank you very much, guys, and enjoy your weekend, and God bless and take care.